Welcome back to News Channel 3 Live at 9 this week, and the Indian Association of Memphis will be showcasing India's rich and diverse culture.
India Fest is a growing festival that highlights fashion, entertainment, history, and of course, you cannot have India Fest without the food of India. Chef Vishwesh Bhatt joins us in the Cole's kitchen along with Arcot to tell us a little bit more about the overall festival. Welcome. The smells already of the spices
It smells so good.
Well, thank you.
Let's start with you just real quickly. Just give us an overall feel of when we go to India Fest, what will it be like?
It's a place of fun, celebration. It's like a marketplace. It's a little piece of India we're bringing to your backyard.
Wonderful.
It's where there's fashion, there's vendors, there's food, there's booths where you get your henna tattoo done, there's kids corner where there's so much to do for the kids to do.
I hear that there's dancing.
There's Bollywood dancing. This year the theme is Bollywood. So we're going to do Bollywood workshop where you can dance, learn some moves, and be part of India.
Well, and you mentioned fashion. If you'll turn to the camera and let us see your beautiful sari. This is one continuous piece of material, is that right?
Yes, it's 6 yards.
Wow.
And you just wrap it around.
Do you wear it often, or?
I do wear it often, especially if it's an Indian event,
Right,
or a
sure.
party.
Right.
And
It's beautiful. It looks actually very comfortable.
It is. You need little practice
To be able to tie it all right at the perfect spots.
Well, with 6 continuous yards of fabric, I'd have it all over everywhere. I'd need practice just getting into it. Well, Chef Vish, tell us what the cornerstone of Indian cuisine is. A lot of seafood, a lot of meat, what?
Well, I mean, most of India is vegetarian, but the cornerstone of Indian cuisine, like any other cuisine, is what's available locally. It's very, just like in the South.
Okay.
India is a place of a lot of small towns, and you buy what you at the marketplace. That's something that's seasonal and regional, and then play with it. Some spices are fairly widely used: coriander, turmeric, pepper. Some spices not so familiar to the Americans, tamarind and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
But on the whole, the cuisine's about what's available at that time and that place.
And that's great, because
awesome.
I love to cook, and I do Italian, I can do a bunch of different, but Indian food makes me nervous because I'm not sure where to shop, how to get it, and how to do it. So
That's why we're doing this. Part of the reason I've chosen this recipe is, first of all, this is Gulf shrimp. Figured we'd bring that in because, with all the stuff going on in the Gulf,
Absolutely.
Mississippi Gulf shrimp. But everything you see here, we got mint, cilantro, jalapeno, salt, pepper, oil, ginger, coriander, garlic is all available at your local grocery store.
Okay.
You can get this, and watermelon and radish. I mean, there's nothing here other than that chaat masala, which is not available.
And that's this spice.
That's that spice.
Okay, but
It's
you
sort of
can get that in an Indian grocery store,
and there are several in Memphis.
There is
Right.
several. There's about now I think about 8
And so
grocery stores.
If you'll
in
allow me, what I'm going to do is start.
Go ahead. Tell us how we do it.
what are you going to make for us?
I'm going to make a little watermelon radish salad with a lime vinaigrette, lime and mint vinaigrette. But we're
Now-
going to go ahead and
You mentioned
marinate.
much of India is vegetarian, and I don't know the terms. Are they the vegetarians that will eat fish, or straight vegetarians primarily?
straight vegetarians.
Straight vegetarians, okay.
And here's some lime zest. And for people who don't know what lime zest is, just the outside green part of a lime. So
Okay.
when you take it off, that's where that came from, and that's what it looks like.
Okay.
And we put that in there, and then just sort of toss it all together.
And does the lime just freshen the...
Yeah, add a little citrus note to add contrast with the watermelon there.
A little zest to it,
And now we'll make the vinaigrette, which again is real simple. Take a little lime juice.
What vegetables are favorites of
Well,
India?
I'm glad you asked that, because people in the South will recognize most of them.
Really?
Okra being a very big one.
Seriously?
Eggplant, all kinds of greens. Of course, you got potatoes and tomatoes and
spinach.
All the usual
stuff.
Usual suspects.
And there are other vegetables that you do not find here that you find in India.
Right. What's your
Which is-
favorite of those?
Mine, I love spinach.
That's how simple that is.
Yeah.
You sort of pour it over the top.
That's the garlic. We have the oil.
It's got a little oil, olive oil, ginger, salt, pepper, a little jalapeno, a little mint, and we'll let that.
What is the combination like of the garlic, the radish, and the watermelon? You kind of got the sweetness, the savory, and the spicy.
And then
yeah.
the, sort of the kicker is this chaat masala, which will add a little pungency. Now, this oil's been heating up. We've got some canola oil in this pan.
Okay.
Start with a little bit of
And you just move
ginger
away.
there, yeah. Might want to stay away from a little bit.
And that was
shrimp.
ginger?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The ginger, you peppered the shrimp.
Yeah.
We did the lime juice.
Now here we got some coriander. Now coriander is the seed of the cilantro plant,
Oh, so it's got some heat to it.
and a lot of
Coriander
black
doesn't have
pepper.
It doesn't
spice
have-
to it. It's
okay.
just the flavor. It's just the
Just
enhancer.
that flavor of the, oh wow. I'm seeing a lot of spices that I would normally associate with Mexican food.
There are a lot of similarities, and a lot of it is has to do with how the food moved. You know, this Portuguese and the Spanish that came to the U.S. also came to India, and a lot
Right.
of spices moved through Africa. Tomatoes, potatoes, and chili peppers or green peppers went from the Americas to India, and black pepper, sugar, mint, sugar cane
Right,
came from
back.
India.
And we're
to the
so glad
Americans.
sugar cane came, because I'm
Actually,
telling you what,
sugar was first discovered in India.
I read that somewhere,
Yeah.
and I thought, well, thank goodness for the Indians.
Yeah.
So how, and you know your shrimp is cooked when it turns peach, or pink, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, do you place this on top of the watermelon, or is this like an
I'm
appetizer?
going to, but I mean, this is a nice, really simple first course.
You can put this on salad and eat it.
You know,
It'd be
you can. I mean, you can just snack on the shrimp. I mean,
Yeah.
if you wanted to do a shrimp like this and use your store-bought cocktail sauce and just do sort of a semi-Indian thing, you can do
I
that.
wouldn't even think about putting shrimp on top of watermelon
No.
at
I
all
know.
whatsoever, but it smells so good. It looks amazing.
I can't wait to taste it.
Put a little cilantro in there. It'll add a little extra flavor.
So to get the, and I'm sorry, Chef, tell me the name of this again.
The chaat masala.
Just Google Indian grocery store Memphis, right?
Yeah.
And you'll
There-
find
there-
about 8.
And
There-
we can put it on your website if I'll
Yeah, there are a few, I believe, on American Way, and there are a couple, I'm sure, in Germantown, and
And there's
And then
in
here we go.
Cordova,
And this-
Germantown.
it's done.
All right.
All we do.
There's a large Indian population in the Mid-South, and you have just got to go check it all out at India Fest. We can put the information on your screen for you so you'll know exactly where to go. Music, food, dancing, fashion.
Jewelry,
But you
clothes.
won't have any of this watermelon salad because we're going to eat it all. Okay?
And there's
all the information. Thank you so
Oh,
so
thank you for
much.
having us.
Thank you very much
Right.
for having us.
Please
We will
enjoy.
be
We'll be right
back.
back.